Finally, the video's here where you guys find out how much it cost me to go drifting the other weekend. And I know a lot of you guys have been hassling me about it. I'm super sorry about that. Here we go. Now, before we get started, this was a local state drift event. This was not like a pro series level event or anything like that. So it's literally your state series drift event where you have restrictions and tyre rules. And for those that don't know, we had a 235 tyre rule. So that literally means you can't have a tyre any wider than 235, and that's obviously stated on your tyre, and they have to be a street radial, so they can't be a semi-slick, which a lot of us run, and you can see my giant stack there of semi-slicks, so not allowed to use them. So please don't think every drift event is worth this much, because most of them are a lot more. So let's get straight into it. I've made a list here, and I'll obviously chuck the list here on the left and your right, whatever. I'll chuck the list up here so you guys can see it, and then we'll have a grand total, which I'm sure you'll all be shocked about. So let's get started. Now, before you can go drifting, you actually need a license. And that's a CAMS license here in Australia. And that is $140 a year, which I had to buy before this event because I actually hadn't renewed mine for a while, or I didn't have mine basically. And to have your CAMS license, you need to have a membership with a car club. I'm with the Drifting SA car club, and that is $90 a year. So straight away, there's 230 bucks. So obviously each drift event has an entry fee. To do this one, it was $320 to enter the L1, which is like their way of saying pro and pro-am, or however you want to call it. So their higher group is 320 and their lower group was 250 to enter, which is L2. Then they had an extra day, or it's like 4 hours on a Friday afternoon to practice, and that was $100 on top of that entry fee if you wanted to go practicing. I didn't do that because I had to work. So yeah, I only paid $320 to enter, and then you have your tyre bill. So this series actually has an incentive to get, well, you basically get the option to go to a company called Scott's Tyres. They actually give us drifters a bit of a discount for doing this series. So we got tyres for 60 bucks each. They were just a 235 Salem, nothing special, but they work good. And I got 12 of those for the rear, and I had to get 2 new fronts. So I just got some Nankangs for the front. They were 140 each. So basically all up, I spent 1,000 bucks on tyres. Now fuel, I started off with 100 litres and ended up having to get another 40 litres just to do the event. So I went through 140 litres of fuel, which roughly equates to 230 bucks here in Australia. The tow car fuel to obviously get out there, come back for the 2 days, ended up being close to 200 bucks. It might seem a bit steep, but obviously towing all the way out there and back and then running around and whatnot. The accommodation to stay there the one night, that was 250 bucks. I stuffed an alternator, so I bought a second-hand one out there. That was 100 bucks, thanks Salika Spares. And then I had a fuel filter that failed, so that was 20 bucks. And then at the end of the weekend, I always change the oils in the car. So the engine oil is 120 bucks with the filter. Gearbox is 60 bucks. I know it's, it's just it's a G-force in the Sonny. So I just change that every event, 60 bucks, and the diff's 110 bucks because that holds about 2.5 litres GDR diff. And that's pretty much it, guys. That comes to a total of just over 2.5 grand, or I don't know, I'll add it up here, but it's in between 2.5 and 3 grand all up, and that was just to do that one state event. And some of you might think that's cheap, some of you might think that's ridiculously expensive, some of you are like, you're doing it all wrong, you should be doing it on second-hand tyre, whatever. That's just what it cost me to do that event. That's not factoring in anything outside, breakages, There's so much more that goes into it, but that is just a quick rundown of how much that event cost me, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And now we're going to change the subject completely, and I'm just letting you guys know the RBM3 is fixed and ready to go. So we are going to be doing something in that very soon, but right now I need to tell you guys what's happening with the Sonvia, because there has been some really cool things happening there. And for those of you that do watch these videos, you would have noticed that I was trying to get to Darwin. So now we're going to cut to the point where I'm going to explain what's happening with the Sonvia. It's kind of back in time, but the week was just so crazy leading up to everything that happened. It's going to make sense in a minute. And yeah, it was the only time I filmed. I hadn't slept for like 30 hours, so I look like absolute crap. That doesn't matter, but you guys are going to find out what's happening with Sonvia, where it's going, and it's pretty exciting. And that's happening all this weekend. But anyway, I'm confusing myself now, but let's just cut to it. Let's see what's happening with the Sonvia, and yeah, go from there. All right, guys. Wait, what? Hey guys, we have been a little delayed lately with the videos. Yeah, mate. Hey, what's he doing? Hey, what are you doing? Sorry, what I was trying to say is things have been a little bit crazy around here. I've been working night shift, as you guys know. I said that in the last video, the hill climb. Hey, what are you doing? Sheepdog. This is Pry's dog. Dan Pry, if you guys know him. Anyway, here's the latest. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have already seen it by now. AAA Asphalt have come on board in a big way, guys. Massive thanks to Chris and AAA Asphalt. Also got NG Electrical, that is Nathan Greenhill's business, and X-Drift Industries, that's Danny up in Darwin. So can't thank these guys enough. If it wasn't for all of them combined, I honestly would not be going to Darwin, and I would not be doing some more events coming up, which I'll announce very soon. It's pretty exciting, and yeah, we're on the truck, guys. We're going to Darwin. It's freaking wicked. The car looks good too, but mind you, it does need all new panels, so this will be this will be a short-term livery, I think. Let me know what you guys think of it anyway. I'm keen to know, because I literally went to the Chook's Custom Graphics. Sorry if I'm sounding like an absolute idiot. I haven't slept for a long time, and I didn't get much sleep the last time I did sleep. So yeah, but yeah, everything's going so good at the moment. Just keen for a good snooze. But we've got Mitch, he's on the back here. He's from Darwin. We got Dale in the GH car. We got Dean, his first time to Darwin in the 2J or 1.5J S15. But guys, I feel bad here. I can't remember the dude's name that owns the blue 2J S15. That's this one here, used to be the Wheelworks one. And then down the bottom here, we got Matt Harvey's little 2J S13. Dan Pryor's. And then the one and only Matt Love Muscle Russell. Got a photo shoot going on here. So there you go, we're heading to Darwin, and the truck will be there next week. We are obviously flying over, which is freaking wicked. So in the meantime, there'll be a lot of videos coming out this week, because I now have time to actually do something. But yeah, I missed out on showing you guys heaps of stuff, unfortunately. That's the way it is. Alright. See you in Darwin. Please nothing fall off. God, this is a scary feeling. I have like issues letting my cars go without my supervision. And that's it. Let's wrap it up. See you, mate.